Have you ever heard someone tell you that your chakras are blocked? Or maybe you're wondering if this idea of chakras is this new age woo-woo that sounds completely crazy.
Or you're at a yoga class and your yoga instructor tells you to breathe deep into your solar plexus and you look around thinking, what the hell is she talking about?
Or you might just be super curious and trying to make sense of it all.
If that's you, then you've clicked on the right video, because we're going to be demystifying what these chakras are, how they impact your life and awaken them within you. So stay tuned because you're not going to want to miss this one.
Welcome to Rico Living. I'm Saga.
And I'm Manpreet. Let's get into it. Before we go into each one, let's explain what chakras actually are.
The word chakra comes from the Sanskrit word meaning wheel or disc. They refer to the body's energy centers, which correspond to different levels of consciousness, our body, and well-being.
There are 7 main chakras that run through the center of the body, which we're going to be delving deeper in this video. But did you know that there are actually smaller, more subtle chakras in the hands, feet, ears, knees, elbows, and shoulders?
The chakras are energy points in the body, also referred to as portals, which connect the non-physical to the physical. Each chakra has its own intelligence that is guiding the mind, body, and spirit through this physical reality, whether we are aware of it or not.
These energy points also carry emotions that we've built up throughout our lives, whether that's positive or negative, and can be used as an indicator for healing and release. They also impact our physical health, mental clarity, our relationships, and spiritual growth.
When we take the time to really understand this, you realize that the superhuman that you are and the powers that you have within the body and spirit, once you're aware of this fact, you'll likely start visualizing yourself as Iron Man.
Before we get into the 7 chakras, let's clear a big myth. There is no such thing as a blocked chakra. A chakra can be imbalanced but never blocked because energy always flows. It's about knowing how to shift and release denser energies so it can flow freely throughout the body.
Let's start with chakra number 1, the root chakra. The root chakra is situated at the base of the spine and is known as the foundation chakra. Often shown as the color red, it governs our most basic survival needs. It is responsible for the fundamental aspects of human existence, such as physical health, financial stability, shelter, and survival.
When the root chakra is balanced, we feel supported, grounded, and connected to a community. We feel that our basic human needs are met and feel secure and rooted in ourselves.
When this chakra is out of balance, we can feel insecure and lacking a sense of identity. Fatigue and low energy levels are also common, and due to the lack of stability, it's easier to turn to addictions and greed. The root can become imbalanced when we've experienced neglect and feeling unsafe, which can stem from childhood and major life changes. As the root is mainly connected to earth energy, a great way of balancing it is reconnecting with the earth. For example, spending time in nature, walking barefoot on the grass, and gardening, which I hate, but if it's your thing, go for it.
Here's a powerful affirmation you can use for the root chakra. I am grounded, safe, and secure in my body and the world around me.
Chakra number 2. The sacral. The sacral chakra is situated just below the belly button. Often associated with the color orange, it represents vitality, self-gratification, passion, and creativity. The sacral relates to reproduction, pleasure, and nurturing healthy relationships.
When this chakra is balanced, we feel super passionate about life. Picture that person in the office that's overly enthusiastic and always goes above and beyond. It's probably because their sacral chakra is balanced. We also feel connected to our sexuality in a healthy and secure way, and confident in our body. People often say that they are in creative flow, with ideas coming to them with ease and clarity.
When the sacral chakra is out of balance, we can feel lonely, regretful, and anxious. Our libido can be in hyperdrive or completely low, often leading to feelings of shame and guilt. You can experience a creative block. It's like having a culinary crisis where you've got all the ingredients and you don't know what to make. Physical symptoms can include lower back pain and urinary issues. The sacral can become imbalanced if we've experienced any kind of sexual abuse, judgment from others, and being involved in unhealthy relationships.
Water is important in balancing the sacral chakra. Spending time near or in water and hydrating can rebalance the sacral. Kundalini yoga, socializing, and exploring your creative passions through new hobbies can also help. So if you ever wanted to learn how to play the piano, now's a good time as any.
A powerful affirmation that you can use for the sacral chakra is, I embrace my emotions, sensuality, and creativity with joy and passion.
Third chakra is the solar plexus. This chakra is in the upper abdomen, close to the diaphragm, and is associated with the color yellow. It's mainly associated with personal power and emotional stability, and helps govern our ability to be confident and in control of our lives. This is the chakra that is mostly associated with past experiences and traumas. The solar plexus is also known as the fire chakra. Think of phrases like burning desire or I've got a fire in the pit of my belly. Coincidence? I think not.
When in balance, we radiate warmth, determination, self-discipline, and we have a very positive sense of self. We have clarity about our goals and are willing to strive for them. We feel emotionally well and content in who we are as a person.
When the solar plexus is out of balance, we have low self-esteem, often feeling unsure of ourselves and the decisions that we make. Fear tends to overtake us and we feel a loss of control. Physical symptoms can be digestive issues and eating disorders.
So, how does this chakra get imbalanced? Negative self-criticism like, I'm not good enough and I can't do this, or receiving judgment from others. Our past traumas and emotional turmoil can leave a mark on us, and if not healed, can lead to further imbalances in the chakra.
To balance this chakra, it would help to spend time around fire. A nice way of doing this is by making a cup of tea and lighting a candle, or sitting by a fireplace. Food such as ginger and turmeric can also help. If you think about it, ginger gives you that warm, fiery feeling. Oh, wait a minute, isn't turmeric the same color as the solar plexus? Also, finding ways to heal any emotional pain and past trauma can bring you hugely back to balance.
A strong affirmation that you can use for the solar plexus is, I radiate courage, self-esteem, and assertiveness in all that I do. Now, it's important to know that the first three chakras of the root, sacral, and solar plexus are associated with the physical and earthly dimensions. They keep us grounded and connected to the earth.
This brings us nicely to the fourth chakra, the heart, which acts as a bridge to the lower chakras and the higher chakras. It's the integration point for all the chakras. As the name suggests, it's located well near the heart. You'd think that the color of this chakra is red, but it's actually green, and it relates to our ability to love, forgive, and express compassion.
When in balance, we experience unconditional love, joy, gratitude, and acceptance of who we are. We form healthy relationships, express kindness and understanding for others. When out of balance, it's the total opposite. We feel jealousy, abandonment, anger, and bitterness. Our love tends to be based on conditions and can easily feel rejected by others.
Physically, imbalances can manifest as heart conditions, respiratory, and circulation issues. These imbalances can start from a lack of self-love, resentment, and pain caused from dysfunctional relationships, especially those that are close to us. It can also be caused by unresolved grief and our inability to forgive and let go of deep sadness.
To balance the heart chakra, it's all about emotional healing, finding a way to bring love and compassion into your life again. Through reaching out to a trusted friend, practicing self-love and forgiveness, eating fresh green vegetables, and spending time in nature when the air is fresh can also bring balance. So get those greens in.
An affirmation you can use for the heart chakra is, I open my heart to love and compassion, both for myself and others. I forgive freely and let go of resentment. The upper three chakras are related to the spiritual dimensions and higher consciousness, so it's about to get trippy.
That's right, You've guessed it, the throat chakra is associated with the color blue. This governs our ability to express and communicate clear thoughts and ideas. It's also related to truth, maturity, and our ability to trust others.
When balanced, you'll find yourself speaking your highest truth and communicating freely. You have that listening ear and can be empathetic towards others. We can articulate thoughts and ideas clearly and can have good judgment on who's telling the truth and who's lying to you. You're also not afraid to set healthy boundaries.
When the throat is imbalanced, the dominant energy is over communication. For example, talking excessively without allowing others to speak. And the deficient energy is feeling powerless to speak in fear of judgment. We can also be argumentative for no reason, sometimes over the silliest of things, like who should have taken the bins out today? Physical imbalances can include issues with the thyroid, speech impediments, and often getting a sore throat. These imbalances can arise from being frequently dismissed or made to feel like your opinion is not important.
To balance this chakra, it can help to find ways to express yourself, whether that's singing, chanting, or journaling. This is that time to channel that inner Beyonce. Learning to speak up for yourself and sharing your experiences with close friends can also bring about balance. Drinking warm drinks with some spice can help to soothe the throat and bring comfort.
An affirmation that you can use for the throat chakra is, I communicate with confidence and integrity, sharing my truth with ease and grace. Now we start getting real mystical because the next chakra is the third eye chakra.
Sometimes you might have seen that scary looking eye coming out from people's foreheads. Now we are going to explain what it really means. It's actually the third eye chakra that is located in the middle of the forehead, in between the eyebrows, and is associated with the color indigo.
The third eye is known as the center of divine wisdom, the spiritual eye that seeks to know the truth in all things. It rules our intuition, consciousness, perception, and imagination. This chakra encourages connection to higher consciousness through meditation and spiritual practices. As the saying goes, I have two eyes to look and one to see.
When you are in balance, you are highly intuitive and have strong psychic ability. You have an increased perception of the world around you and your inner self. You understand and experience a deeper interconnectedness with all things. This chakra is linked to the brain, eyes, pineal gland, and nervous system. And when balanced, we visualize and use our imagination with ease.
On the flip side, when out of balance, we feel unfocused, have poor memory, and even experience scary nightmares. We feel disconnected from the world, causing disorientation and confusion. Due to lack of intuition, decision making feels difficult, or we make poorer decisions. Physical manifestations include headaches or migraines, insomnia, or problems with vision or eye strain. Imbalances in the third eye can be caused by excessive skepticism, lack of self-reflection, dismissing our intuition, and being driven solely by our logic.
To balance this chakra, meditation and visualization can really help. Specifically, placing your focus on the third eye chakra or visualizing a light shining from it. You'll know this is real when you start to feel a pulse in this area. Spend time absorbing sunlight or stargazing, and keeping an intuition journal is also really great. A place where you can write down any intuitive guidance that you are receiving. You might be pleasantly surprised.
A powerful affirmation that you can use for the third eye chakra is, I trust my intuition and inner wisdom. My mind is clear as I see beyond the physical.
And lastly, we have the crown. This chakra is located at the top of your head, represented in purple or white. This represents our ability to be fully connected to source, and guidance from the divine is received here. The crown chakra is said to be the center of pure consciousness, transcending physical and material existence. It is the chakra that represents spiritual awakening and enlightenment.
When balanced, we feel a profound sense of oneness and interconnectedness with the universe. We We receive downloads of deep spiritual wisdom, and we're also very curious about exploring the divine. We experience moments of transcendence or heightened awareness and spiritual ecstasy, but without taking any drugs.
When out of balance, we hold on to strong and sometimes unreasonable beliefs about spirituality and religion. We can also have an inflated sense of self-importance and be narcissistic. We can experience depression, feeling emotionally numb and lacking enthusiasm for life. We can often feel disconnected from reality, leading to confusion about our place in it. Physical symptoms include dizziness, brain fog, very low energy levels, and also neurological issues such as epilepsy or seizures. Excessive stress and spiritual crisis, such as sudden spiritual awakenings or an intense change of belief systems, can also imbalance the crown.
To balance this chakra, setting intentions, releasing limiting beliefs, and spending time in meditation and prayer can help. This is all about introspecting, reflecting, and coming to know who you really are. Engaging in spiritual study and exposing yourself to high vibrational channels, such as channeling and solfeggio frequencies like this one, can bring about balance.
A powerful affirmation you can use for this chakra is, I am a vessel for divine wisdom and spiritual connection. So there you have it, all 7 chakras explained for you to delve deep into the ones that you wish to balance and work on.
As well as the tips we've shared throughout this video on how to balance each chakra, you can try other spiritual practices such as Reiki, yoga, Tai Chi, and breathwork. We also have individual solfeggio frequencies available on our YouTube channel, which relate to each chakras as well as all 7. The links are in the description below.
We hope this video provides the detail on chakras you've been looking for. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below for more videos like this. And we'll see you on the next one.